Bonjour. I can't believe it's already week 5. Okay, so for this week, before I even go into the assignment, I want to make sure that you are not only checking your email, but you're also checking School Tool on a regular basis. So when you check your School Tool, remember how I showed you how to get to School Tool and then you could either click your picture or your name in blue? You're going to get a whole bunch of different tabs. And what I want you to click is assignments. So this is from last year, so it looks a little different because we had the passing mastery at the end. But do you see where it says all courses? I've learned a new thing from one of the students last week that if you click the I, it'll give you your average for all of the courses. So like all of your classes, let's see what your current average is. But when you see this and you see all courses, you want to click that so that it says French 7 so that you can see what you're doing in this class. And it should have your average right there. And then once you notice, wow, I'm missing something, um, instead of just emailing me right away and saying, I turned that in, go to Google Classroom and check out your to do and then see if that's still missing. Maybe you forgot to turn it in. So up here, there's to do. You can also find to do on those 3 lines. I also have to review because I'm a teacher. So when you go into do, and you can assigned is what is going to be for the future. So if it looks like there's nothing assigned but there's a number there, you can just open it right up. Missing, all right, is all your missing work. If you don't have any there but it still says you're missing something on School Tool, go to done, because in the assignment you might have missed something in the assignment. So do you see how you can open these up, right, and find what you're missing? So I'm usually the first one assigned for the week. So sometimes you might have to do view all if there's a whole bunch of assignments. So when you double click, it's going to kind of give you this little rubric thing, and it's going to show you, if you have full credit, it's the blue all the way across. If you're missing something, you're going to see there. I also give you a comment every time. So you really want to make sure you read the comment and respond back to me. And open up the Google Doc, and then you could see, because I like to give you guys notes on the side. Okay. So, like this is all blank here. So maybe you thought you finished it, but you didn't. Okay. And then you can resubmit the assignment. By clicking turn in or resubmit. Okay. All right. Back to the Google Slides. All right. So this is this week's assignment, like the cute little clip art on the top of the assignment. So when I open it up, it's going to open up to the Google Doc. So we have a Google Doc every week where I try to put a bunch of different fun videos and different activities for you to do. The weekly check-in video is what I'm doing right now, so that'll be blue when you open it. Learn how to socialize in French. We are now on vocab 3. So you do have that sheet in your binder, but if you click here because you forgot it, you can always open up the vocab 3. So it's right there for you. And it's the key, so it has every answer in there for you. Okay, so we're going to be doing greetings, introductions, farewells, meaning how you say goodbye or you leave. Some different exclamations. You'll see zut down there, right? Darn it. Just a whole bunch of different things here. Félicitations, which means congratulations. D'accord. And then to be polite, you have like please and thank you and you're welcome and all that kind of stuff. You use monsieur, madame, mademoiselle when addressing an adult. This says use words. It should say useful words. We, know, peut-être. All these different words are important. And then it tells you a little bit about tu versus vous, 2 different ways of saying you. And the vous is to show respect, and tu is more with a friend. And there's a video on that on this assignment. La bise are those kisses on the cheek that the French do. And I have 2 different videos for that. And mostly boys shake each other's hand when they say hello and goodbye. Now, this is changing slightly because of our new circumstances with COVID around the world. So I do have a video that talks about that. All right. So when you go back in here, remember you're putting an X on the line once you finish it, and you should go in order. You don't have to do the whole assignment at one time. You have a whole week to do it. So if you want to watch a few videos in a row, right? So this is a video about greetings, and it's really great vocabulary. This shows you about the bees. This is what France going to do? Are they going to keep doing the bees? Are they going to say goodbye to it because of COVID? Here's a video that explains tu versus vous. Here's a song that's called the Salut song. Yes, they're a little corny, but they're really good for vocabulary. There's a French greeting song. And there's also a song where the teacher sings faster and faster and faster. And I want to see if you can keep up with that. So after watching all the videos, there's a part here that says, what are 5 French words or expressions from your vocab 3 that you heard in the videos? Please write the English in parentheses so I know you know what it means. For example, bonjour, and you have hello in parentheses. If you don't put the English in parentheses, you don't get full credit. So make sure that you're putting the French word and then the English in parentheses. All right, so any 5 words or expressions from vocab 3 that were in the videos. So make sure that you're paying attention to that when you watch the videos. All right, then we have some Quizlet, and the new vocab is vocab 3. So when you open up this little tab there, the click here, it's going to go right to the new vocab. And you know the options are always really important. So you want to always have the audio on and answer with English when you're starting to do different flashcards. So it's important that you have the different.
Salut. Hi, bye.
So you need to go through these and try to really learn them, right? When you go back into the assignment, it tells you to try to do learn. Now I know some people are having a little trouble with learn. You don't need to be upgraded to do this, but sometimes it's trying to get you to buy a higher part of Quizlet. If you're logged in, try logging out and just going to the link so that you're not logged in at all. If they don't even know you have an account, which is how we thought it was for everybody, then you can do these activities. So do you see how it says 75 remaining, familiar, and known well? If you do the options, like I said, exact answer, answer with English, and multiple choice only in audio on, it goes a lot faster.
Monsieur.
So monsieur means I'm sorry, Mr. or Mrs. So it's Mr. So it automatically goes on to the next one. And you see how it says 1 is known well. So I'd like you to try to do all 75 so that you get them to known well. If you get one wrong, they might throw it back in there. And then if you get it right, familiar, because I think they want you to answer it twice correctly if you get it wrong the first time. So ça va pas mal. If you look on your vocab 3, and you can have your vocab 3 in front of you, it's going not bad. Not bad. Okay.
Comment
so
t'appelles-tu?
You should use your vocab and that'll make you get the right answers too. All right. And I want you to do some number stuff, but we did that last week. So this time we're not doing flashcards. We're going to do a test and see how you do. So click here and the options are answer with English, multiple choice, 50 of 50 questions. I'm hoping that when you open up the tab or the link, it's going to go right to this and it will look like that. 50 multiple choice, and it's going to look like where you have to answer with the number. If it doesn't, remember options, and you want it to be multiple choice, 50 of 62 questions is fine, 50, and answer with English. Okay? There's no sound on this one. Create a new test. And if you go through this whole thing, and then when you're done at the bottom, it's going to say check answers. It's going to give you a score. And I want you to write that score on here. Now, if you want to do another test, see what you got wrong, and just do it again and again until you get 100, that would be cool. But if you don't get 100, that's okay. Just write down what your score was, and we'll see what we need to work on. Okay? All right. Back to the doc. And the next thing I want you to practice is spell. So we haven't done this one yet. Options, exact answer, audio on, answer with French. All right, please go into your progress is 100%. So what percentage did you get to? If you didn't get to it all, I want you to be honest and tell me what percentage you got to. So if you click this, all right, make sure your options are, all right, so if you go to options, you want to do all of them. Answer with French, exact answer. So French this time, audio on. So watch what happens. You have to spell this, right?
10.
10. So you have to try to spell it. You can use your vocab sheet if you'd like, but you can try to do it without it. Then you press enter. And if you got it correct,
95.
it's going to tell you your progress. So, 95, 95. you do need to put the hyphens in when you're doing this. Correct. So do you
80,
see how the different, it keeps going with the progress? I want you to work on this for a while so that you can get to 100% progress. So there's going to be many different rounds, and it's going to tell you, hey, you're doing great, keep going. So 80 is 80. This is the only one that has the S on it. If you forget the S, watch what happens. It says it's incorrect,
80, Q,
and it shows you how to fix it.
A, T, R, E, V, I, N, G, T, S,
Isn't that cool how it spells it for you?
80,
So then they make you try it again. So they keep giving it to you until you get it correct.
89,
Okay? All right, so just keep working on that. It'll take you a little time, but it'll be really good for your numbers because the French numbers are very difficult. All right, and then we have a Google form, which is about numbers. So that's why I wanted you to really practice them ahead of time. So when you look at what you need to do, you have to put in the circle for 35. Fill in the circle for 59. There are 35 total questions. So you just keep going. There are some math questions. All right. So there's some number ones, like it's like a sequence. Trois, blank, cinq, six. So which number would fill in? And sometimes I actually count by tens, right? So it's kind of like when you're a little kid and you have to do these patterns. 40, 50, 60. So 40, 50, 60. So then you need the number for 70 here, and you find that multiple choice. Okay. And then the bottom part, the second to last part, 4 or 5, is those math questions that we've been doing in class. So you have plus, moins, fois, divisé par, and font. So pay attention to that. Make sure that you know which one you're doing. So 10 plus 2 font. And again, you can use your notes for this. You can use a calculator to help you. All right, so take your time on this. And the last part is socializing vocab. So a little bit of vocab 3. You can use your vocab 3 to help. All right, you introduce yourself to a new student from France to your class, and you say, so how do you introduce yourself? And you choose that. So when you're done, make sure that you submit it, and it should give you your grade out of 35. All right. And then the last part is the worksheets. And I made a little video to explain the directions. It's a 2-minute video, and my kids are actually in it. And so is my dog. And then if you would like to make a Flipgrid to show me the 2 pages, you can click here and do that. 100% remote learners must make a Flipgrid. Everyone else can just show me in class if that's easiest for you. All right. No, this is not mandatory to make the Flipgrid, but if you want to do it, that'd be great. Okay, so I hope you understand what's going on. And if you ever have any questions, you can ask in class, you can email me, or you can stop by my office hours. Okay? All right, everyone, have a great week. Bye. Au revoir.